So, I know I said I'd do a gear haul here soon, especially once I got his Halloween vest done. So, that's what I'm going to do, and we're actually going to do it out in the car. I'm still trying to organize his gear inside the house, so I kind of have it all just moved out here for right now. So, we're just going to go ahead and go through it. I use this pouch. I got it off of Amazon. I actually found it through the Service Flowers Amazon link, and it normally has a strap on the bottom as well, but I don't use it because I'm allergic to the material. But it has Velcro up top. Oh, that's dirty. It has Velcro up top. This is one of the patches I just got from Kayla Kratos. Double Kratos on YouTube. That was some of her personal patches. But I carry his treats in the big pouch. I carry my wallet up here most of the time. But in here, I always carry hand sanitizer, which I have more refills of in my drawer back there. And then I carry some ADA just information cards with the website. And then I have, this is the one that I usually always use, but I just got an orange one from his vet for Halloween, and it currently has, I don't think you can really tell, but it's dogs in ghost costumes. I couldn't help myself, and I got some Halloween poop bags. This is also my entire thing of poop bags. We keep it with us at all times. Treat pouch that I also keep just in case I don't want to wear my leg pouch or something like that. I can just carry this, and it has a clip on the back, so a lot of times if I'm wanting to wear a dress or something like that where the leg bag all the way around me kind of messes up the aesthetics, I can clip this onto my purse, and it makes it just a lot easier. Hydrate. In here we have his boots. He's kind of in between sizes right now, so he's just a little too big for these ones, and a little too small for these ones. I have this short, kind of a grounding handle, or traffic lead, whichever you kind of prefer. Okay, I talk too much. I've got just a little traffic leader I put together. We have, I have a few of these. I'm missing some, which doesn't surprise me. I've had these leashes for 6, 7 years, something like that. They have the handle down here. We got them at Walmart for our pets, actually during hurricane time, because we were evacuating one year, and I needed to be able to leash everybody. So we just got a bunch of these. When we first got Thor, I couldn't find those leashes anywhere. Didn't know where they were. They were hiding in the shop. So I just got a cheap leash from Dollar Tree. And he had a blue collar too. No idea where that thing went. And then I ordered this one on Amazon. It has this I really love this clip. Even if you catch on one side, it's not going to come off. The only downside with this is how it is on a lot of the clips on collars and harnesses. It likes to catch and kind of like stay standing up or something like that. You just have to kind of wiggle it. No big deal. But it has the handle right here. It has a clip here, bungee, as well as the seatbelt part right here. So you can buckle them into the vehicle. and it's also got this like nice padded handle. I really enjoy using this one, especially when we're going out and I'm just letting him just free for all basically, because he can pull a little bit and then he knows tension, so once he feels it, he's like, all right. So when we're just kind of messing around, this is what I like to use. Now, this is the leash I use the most often. It is my hands-free leash. I got it on Amazon. I got the patch, the leash wrap, done by Kayla Kratos, Guardian Gear Co. On Instagram. I'm not on any other socials, so I just know them on YouTube at that bully Kratos. But this is my favorite leash that we use the most often. It's got so many hookup points where you can change the length of it in so many different ways. Everything around you and that's up against your body is padded. I believe this one is an 8-foot leash, but you have a area to clip here, 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 and here, and then it also has the clips on both ends, so if you wanted to even walk 2 dogs. But I think this was only like $10 on Amazon, so definitely worth it. And then we just got our leash wrap in, and on this side, no talk, no eye contact, no touch. And then multi-purpose service dog. We have our service dog in training bandana, which I put on him sometimes still, but now that it's starting to cool off a bit, I like putting him in gear more, just because people ignore the bandana so many times. But we just have a few that we've gotten from different things, like Petsmart when he's gone for grooming, different events that pass out, you know, bandanas to advertise. So we've got a few of those. We have his 4th of July bandana, which actually the neck is a little too small for him now. So we have this one. He has a Georgia bandana, but that one hangs on my rear view mirror there. And then we have his new Jack Nightmare Before Christmas. So we've got Jack and Zero and Sally and Zero. And then on this side, it's just Jack. And then I did a solid black tie on it. That way, it kind of gives off the illusion of Jack's bow tie that he has too. So, but then I can change it up. I carry a binder for everything for Thor. On the back, I have my state's specific laws, and these are printed out directly from the Florida statutes. I also have the ADA laws printed out as well, but in here I have his rabies vaccine tag and his microchip tag. And this folder is all of his vet receipts. All of his vet records are in here. I did this to try and keep track of our patches better, and I've left them on the, so there's a few that are not in here that are just kind of floating around, and we'll see them when we look at the patches. So these ones I had made along with the leash wrap from Kayla and Kratos. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. At that bully Kratos. Yeah, see, like, I don't know what's going on here. So I've got different patches. I watched The Fat Electrician, and these are his patches. These are ordered off of Amazon. These go along with the one that is on my leg pouch. that we got. That was Kayla and Kratos' personal set that she was selling. And then these are all some that I just ordered off of Amazon as well. Here's our different checklists on different things that we are socializing, our different tasks that we want to do, training for public access tests, like all of the ins and outs for what I want him to do, and what we're training to do. He has his e-collar. I got this, it's the brand Jugbo. I got this off of, I got that at Petsmart, because I wanted to try it. And this is off of Amazon. It has a flashlight mode, so I live out in BFE. So when he goes out, there's not a bunch of lights or street lights, or anything like that. So it gets dark. So I can click the flashlight on and see the little light wherever it is in the yard. It has, I can connect 2 collars to it if I wanted. But it has tone and vibrate, if you can tell, and then it also has the shock. Anyhow, we mainly only use the tone, occasionally the vibrate, and that's the extent. I think I use the flashlight the most. Now we have this color. I think I got this color at Walmart. I just needed something to be able to walk him on that would give him a little bit more of a correction. So we did the flat collar correction. We put this on my Rescue Beagle mix, and she does amazing on this color. So we've actually given her that color. Now we have his Prong. And you guys will always see him in his Prong. It is not mean. It is not scary. It is not anything like that. It is simply a correction. Like, that is it. And his neck is at with his growing stage, he's in this very odd, like, in between. So every time I add a link, it starts falling down his neck. And then by the time that it gets to where it'll stay right up and behind his ears where it's supposed to be placed, it only lasts for about 2 days. But he does very well with this. This is just our very most used color. I think we got this one at Petsmart. It's either Petsmart or Roll King. This is where we got this. This is a harness that one of our family members actually gave to us. It's a little harness. It's got the handle up top and a clip right here and a clip on the front as well. I put him in this one when we go out on the kayaks. It gives me a good handle to grab him if I needed to. And it sits pretty good on him. After he actually had his surgery, this is what I put on him to just kind of take him for walks, lead him around, because I was also able to grab him by here and make sure he didn't jump, because when he gets very excited and wants to run around, he wants to run up and down the stairs, up and down the ramp, jump around, wants to jump in and out. So I definitely had to have a better grip on him. So that came in handy. This was given to me by my brother-in-law. It's a Julius canine. His dog outgrew this one. So he sent it to me. You can tell it's been through the ringer a time or two. It's a good, just smaller vest where I can put a label on him if I need to. It's nothing crazy. We really like it though. We use it all the time. But that is that. I just scored this bad boy at the thrift store the other day for $3.99. And it's a life jacket for him, and I came home, put it on him, and it fits him perfectly. Now we will have a life jacket to use. So this was an absolute lucky find, because on Amazon for his size they're about 30 bucks. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Next we have my friend's service dog is now retired. I had passed it down to me. I really like the tactical looking and style vests. So it's got a handle here, a handle up front. It's got a little pouch. It's got the pouches on both sides, Velcro on both sides, and it's just, and then you can also put a patch up front with a clip and a clip. I don't remember where she said she got this, but it's Condi Feo? I don't know. She's had it for a little while, but super grateful for that. It's been a bit too big for him still, so I have it tightened all the way down right now, and he is just now able to fill it. It's a little wide in the... Okay, bird. It's a little wide in the girth still, but he's only 9 months old. We still got growing to do. Alright, now on to our fun items. So this was the first vest I ever made him, and the first vest I ever sewed. So if you can tell, it is ripping apart, it is pulling out, nothing is super pretty. I love this vest, and I did get more of this fabric so I can redo this. I am pretty proud of my first attempt though, standing up as long as it has. So I love these colors on them. They're just super bright, and when I go looking for a vest, I really wanted these super bright to catch your attention. I have the little heart patch on there, and then I had to redo his chest strap because it was too long. I have a bad habit of that, as you will see. So I sewed this in to shorten it and kind of make it look right. Our next one is our 4th of July one. It's nothing crazy, but we go to fireworks every year right down the road, and I wanted him to be labeled because a lot of people bring their dogs, no problem, but they let their dogs kind of just run amok, and I don't want them running up to my dog. I sewed a little patch to the front so that I could put one of our patches on the front, and then I just got iron-on layers to do service dog on the side. I was happy with how it turned out. It sat on him pretty well. I liked it. Our next one is our Georgia Bulldog one. Now, I am a diehard Georgia Bulldog fan. I have it tattooed. Okay? I am a Bulldog fan through and through. I went to softball camps there when I was in high school, and was trying to get my scholarships and go to school there before I started running into more problems and dumb decisions. So anyhow, this is our Georgia vest. I live out in UF territory, So we are absolute rivals. And that's why his bandana actually hangs on my rearview mirror. So I wanted to make sure come football time, I'm always wearing something Georgia when I go to Gainesville in football season. I wanted to have something for him to have as well. So we just did a little lightweight, and I just put so I can label him. Next we have our newest one, which is our pretty much our upgrade from this one. All of these are ones that I have made as well. So we ordered some custom patches that you saw. There's another one. I've got one more still coming. And then there's a couple that I have to order off of Amazon. But we went ahead and put Velcro on both sides. I did a circle patch, 2 hookups, and then a bunch of Velcro down the center. I really enjoy the colors of this one, and my favorite colors are orange and red. So that's why his colors are orange and red. This one is a bit bigger, but he has been starting to fill out a bit more. So that's why these vests that I've been making are a little bit bigger. That way he can grow into them and then still fit him well. And then we have our last one. So I made this just backing with Velcro, just so we can put this on. I can put it over my leashes, I can put it over his chest, but it's just stay back. This goes with the bone and skulls and crossbones set that we got from Kayla. Dun dun dun! And this is my absolute pride and joy. So we had the embroidery done by Kayla Kratos at that Bully Kratos. And I designed it up and sent it to her. We talked back and forth about a couple little things to it, to tweak it, and this, that, and the other. And when it came in, I was beside myself. I love it. So I did jack lining here to connect the panels, and then I did black webbing all the way around. But it says, "My, what a brilliant nose you have," which is what he says to 0. And then "Nightmare before you back off." And here are our service dog and training patches. They're super dirty, but if I take that off, you can see it is very nice how she did it. I love it. It's very clean, very nice. And then this one is 0 reasons for you to be this close, and a couple bats. And same thing, it's fully lined. Only thing that scares me is I didn't think it all the way through, and I got white. I got it done on white. It's white. That is our gear haul. I've been learning to sew, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and we also homeschool and stuff like that. So sewing and homemaking is part of our everyday agenda anyhow. So I mean, yeah. So thanks for coming along and hanging out, and I don't know how well I did. I've never done a gear haul. I'm also still getting used to YouTube. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite piece is. Let me know where you get your gear, where you get your patches. Forgot. And his collar that we can put a patch on. So yeah, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna go inside and get me a cup of coffee and relax. So I hope you guys have a great one, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.